Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just hang on while we just make sure audio is coming through fine before we start the stream. Normally, it just takes a couple of seconds to come through, so I'll just hang on for a sec, guys. Just have to make sure everything's good before we start. Okie dokes. I think we are here. We'll see in a second. Oh, that's good. It says that as he just tabs out and things don't work properly. I think we're here. It says that as he just tab. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, welcome back. Of course, I'm going to have to screen grab this game instead because it doesn't want to play. Oh, there we are. We're back. We're back. We're in there. Let's just see. It comes on the stream on my Discord. Here we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, welcome back to another stream. And of course, taking this occasion yet again to say thank you to Slivering Games for letting me come back and stream their games. And of course, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it is a huge year, as Marco just said on the stream previously. Lots of major updates and releases. Don't forget to, of course, follow Sliver on all their social medias, Discord servers, and other places. It's amazing. 4th of June is going to be a crazy, crazy day. And I can't wait to see what they've got in store. But this brings us to tonight. We've got about a 2-hour slot to be, of course, previewing and talking about as much Field of Glory Kingdoms. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to probably go extra slow tonight and just go through little things at a time to break down the, of course, complexity of Field of Glory Kingdoms. I do seem to rush sometimes, but tonight we're going to go a little bit slow, look at some things, describe stuff. But remember, of course, you can always come back and re-watch the stream, pause it at any time, or of course just search on the internet. Lots of videos out there. Of course, I'll shout out Daz. I watched Daz's video today over lunch, and of course I've been releasing content on the basics of Field of Glory. Here he is, Polo, the King Polo. And of course, what I was saying, yeah, please do check all the videos on YouTube. There's lots of streamers showing off, of course, the complexities of Field of Glory Kingdoms. It's amazing. Like I said, just more Field of Glory is never a bad thing. And of course, kudos to the devs working hard in the background. I see a lot of the comments and of course in the Discords. It's quite interesting to see how things develop and change. And of course, the art for this game is absolutely amazing. But here we go. We've got about 2 hours. We're probably going to go over, folks, just to let you know. We're going to go over and we're just going to take some time to look at all the all about the little bits and bobs and things you don't see and things that I miss even as I say keen amateur in Field of Glory Kingdoms, which of course the same. I was playing Field of Glory Empires last night with the same where I miss little things on that because I'm going like 100 miles an hour. So let's go to the campaigns. I did think about what we're going to play. We're going to go play a couple of missions on the El Cid campaign because it's 20 so many turns, 20 turn scenario, meaning we could possibly play some of the Christian nations, but also a couple of the Muslim nations. But we're just going to go through there. So of course you've got the general setup in as empires. We've got of course the scenario difficulty, and looking down we have of course the difficulty, which is of course behind my head, but of course actually depicted in the most ludicrously great I'll have to just shift my head out of the way so you can see the icons. The icons are absolutely amazing. Like I said, we're just going to play balanced and we'll just crack on with it. So it is, of course, 1087. Spain's in turmoil. It is the Reconquista. Stands the following fractal argument from Africa. The Leon suffering crippling defeat. Barely managing to hold the recent conquest. The now I'm back. Time to defend. Here we go. Everything is in flux. The scenario who will lead to victory. Here we go. Let's jump in. But like I said, I'm going to stop certain times so you can see the tooltips and look at all the other things. I've actually, tonight I'm releasing another video on regional decisions on my channel. That I've got to say, Field of Glory Kingdoms knocks it out the park with the regional decisions. And it is one of the most exciting things I like on Field of Glory Empires / Kingdoms. Okay, let's get on with it. Who are we going to play? We're going to play a Christian nation to start off with and then jump in one of the more Arab nations. So here we are. One thing I noticed, I don't know if this was actually a Field of Glory Empires trait was setting the alphabetical order of the nations. I can't remember that being a thing, but please do quote me wrong or quote me right on that, and we'll see what we're thinking. So, of course, we got the generic turn time, of course the time, and of course we've got the general difficulty, interest, and of course all the details which relate to what we're actually choosing in the faction. So who we're at war with, who the ruler is, any lands they own, vassals, allied with, of course passage rights, any of course current treaties we can see at the start of the game. So remember, when you're picking your faction, you can of course see them all as we go. And of course, depending what complexity or what interest, I think it's difficulty and interest. Difficulty and interest you have is what it is. So of course, Leon is a 4 out of the 5. I don't think they go higher than 5. And of course, we have interest. And of course, if we go down, of course, it changes to a variety of interest, difficulty. Alcid is the most difficult and the most interesting. And of course, we've got the major nations in the play and the less remarkable factions as you go down. But like I said, depends what you fancy playing. Playing a big faction is rather nice to start off with, but also playing a smaller faction is just as well if you want to, try a little bit of a difficult gameplay. But it depends where you want to start. Like I said, I think Field of Glory Empire / Kingdoms is great for accessibility for new and of course experienced players. The fact is, I quite like to jump into the game and see how I got with it. Even with some of the knowledge from Empires already, it was quite easy to transfer that into Kingdoms. But also, if you are a relatively new player to the Field of Glory Empire / Kingdoms, it is not hard just to jump into it and, of course, enjoy the gameplay as it is, because it is very accessible. There we go. So we're just going to play. I think we're going to start as Leon. We're going to go with that, and we're going to see how we progress tonight. Like I said, we've got about 2 hours. I'm going over tonight. We're going to probably play about 2.5-ish, but we'll just see how we go. So, of course, we've got 4 out of 5 difficulty, 5 interest, which is good. We've got Alfonso. We've got, of course, minor regions. We'll look at our gameplay. Is there anything details we need to read? Nope. And, of course, the one thing I hate to read, the modifiers, which can either be cripplingly good or unfortunately crippling bad, and it is just whatever you pick. It depends what flavour you like. And I will just a little bit spoils for when I play Field of Glory Empires. I like playing Greek nations, and I can't wait till this Kingdoms becomes the larger map becomes available to play, to show people more differences in nations and etc. etc. So of course we've got Reconquista. So gaining a Muslim region of Spain grants authority from the other nations. Christian nations in Spain, special building. Settlement appears Spanish conquered lands. Also a chance to get a decision to gain knightly orders. This is all about Iberian and Templars, etc. Oh, it is actually, yeah. And of course we have each Spanish Christian nation get a boost in relations with regular intervals. So of course we are of course campaigning against the Muslims in of course in Spain and Reconquista. And of course remember, religion has a big part to play in Field of Glory Kingdoms. So you've got to think about your cultural and religious influences on different factions and where you are actually next to them. But we'll get into that as we go further on the stream. So, and of course, Alcid, personality, only fought for different Christian kings and Muslim emirs. It was quite well part of this crusade party. What actually does he? Broke a peace, increased relations between target nation and third party nation, or 2 degrade. Oh God, that's going to be quite harsh. So let's get on with it. We'll jump into it. We're going to hover around icons for a while and just see what we want to do. Okay, so the special rules. We should particularly read this otherwise. So this is 36 turns. Decided early as turn 18 if the top legacy player has double the points as the second player, or 1.5 times in quick game mode. If the ratio is not met, the winners to the highest legacy point at turn 36. So remember, it is about legacy, about keeping our nation afloat, making good decisions, and hopefully no bad things are going to happen to us. Yes, they are going to die. So, regions that offer bonuses: Kubora, Leon, Valencia and the Controller Award, additional 5 legacy points. So, of course, we have some more better objectives here that will give us bonuses to conquer. And, of course, if you're playing the Muslim faction, and, of course, if you... So, additionally, when playing experienced difficulty or higher nations, if under AI control, gain the bonuses. So, receive up to 2 extra reinforcements if weakened. Leon gains extra regional decisions at regular intervals. Al Cid has a minimum of 10% per turn to wins of control. Oh, God. Beware of the underdog. El Cid could be a dark horse in this game, and I hope he would be. So these features scale with difficulty. So there we go. As again, difficulty, depending on how much flavour you want to add to your Field of Glory experience. It is up to you, ladies and gentlemen, and you just take it where you go. And like I said, kudos to the devs of Empires as well. The art is just amazing in all of these games, and sometimes it is nice just to look back and, of course, admire all the hard work that goes into it. Okay, so as Leon, you're the major contender of the peninsula. The Reconquist is ongoing. Continue to struggle, ebbs and flows. You must fight swiftly. Oh God, I've got to be decisive. We're all going to go to hell. So the elements of a powerful army would sustain from their regions outside the playing area. So of course that doesn't bode well for us straight away, really. There, folks. They're getting supplied from other regions. Initially, your royal army is not up to the task. You need to decide which units to recruit and where. Perhaps switching your nobility into recruitment role to hasten the levying. So your Burgundian allies have sent the army that can fight rapidly, especially if they succeed in the force march through the regional decisions. So we'll see if we get that. By watching the Armoured Army, might defeat before they are ready. As for El Cid, it's a wild card. He might be either try to capture the Vizier or be a problem. He may win at any time under his control. We will help him to fight the Arabs. However, you won't be sure his move until he has made it. Oh God, this is going to be interesting. So we're just going to have a quick look around and then, of course, go with the metaphorical flow. We'll just have a look what we got, where we are, see if Alfonso is actually any good. Oh, he's all right. He's all right. He's it's all right. It's not too bad. He's only a defense rating 1, which is not fantastic, unfortunately, for me. Not if I want to stick him in one of my armies to go with there. So, of course, remember, it's the same as Empires. We have, of course, our national panel of what's going off. We've got, of course, the what nation we are, how our progression is, either in turmoil or ascending, depending on, of course, the decadence. We'll look into the ledger in a second. And of course, an authority, which we'll go into more detail in just a few seconds when we talk about something else. Of course, the mighty legacy points, which is going to, of course, see who's going to be winning this game, and of course how things of authority changes, and of course stewardship and religion, etc. And of course, we'll just go to realm and see what realm traits we have, or anything decent, or decisions we've got to make up early on in the game. So we're just a general Christian Catholic, as you would expect. We are 59. Oh God, it's on to 14. Control historical regions. It's to Leon. We have no spy network. 15 regions. We've got 2 provinces. We've got 2 vassals, 1 ally, 4 enemies. 64 peasants, 29, 10 clergymen, and 10 nobles. Average loyalty of 56. So that is not too bad at the moment in time, I don't think. But we'll just, like I said, I'm not rushing any of these today. We'll just go, where was... So legacy, national authority. I was just going to see what the points were. Food. Let's go with that. So we're just going to look at some of the other points here. So, of course, we've got gold, as you would expect a gold to be. Manpower, of course, yet again, if you're familiar with empires, what we're going to actually have to produce troops, maintain. So we've also got to do that. We've got, of course, the diplomacy tab, which is, of course, exactly what we had before. We're able to, of course, communicate to other nations, try to, we've got, of course, then the altercations of war score, vassals, and everything in between there, and everything we can do. We're going to go through, we've got, of course, our religion, which, of course, we'll go into the religious buildings on the build tabs in points. And, of course, in the bigger game, there, of course, going to be jihads, holy orders, Christian crusades, and the list goes on. The one thing, I'm interested, did they want to put a cross in the Christian symbol there rather than the fish symbol? That was quite interesting. I'd like to know the symbology, why they actually put the symbol of a fish instead. And of course, we'll go to the ledger where, of course, we can see, like in Empires as well, with a breakdown of all of the nations and the leaders. I normally use it for a lot of the characters because I'm quite nosy about, of course, modifiers, and of course, all of their stats on the characters, as in, admin. Oh, here we go. Piety, offense, defense, and of course, one thing I do like to see, and I did try to see in the game files, looking at the traits the characters have, which I do like. They're quite good in Empires, and they're just the same in, of course. Kingdoms, which I like. So of course we just have a quick look around at what we've got here. We've got diligent governor, so we get a food bonus. If we put him as a governor of provinces, we'll get, of course, food bonuses. We've got trainer, pragmatist, so piety rating is 1 point. He's not very pious, is he? Determined, get 1 movement stack. So of course, the modifiers that would affect a leader of an army onto an army, making it more effective or making it less effective, or if that's the officers you have. The cheeky Bulgarians, there's always cheeky Bulgarians. They're somewhere on here. Organizer, so affecting stewardship. Of course, spendthrift, by upkeep of units. Oh god, no, that's bad. That's bad. It actually, upkeep is 20%. Builder, and what else have we got here? Pillager. The pillage the region after a large battle by 50. Wow. Of course. You can't be in the medieval age without pillaging. Administrator, and we've got a ravager. So relate chance of pillage the region, largest battle. Oh god, that's worse. That's worse than pillager. Yeah. That's bad. And of course, remember, if we can see any of our... Oh, sorry, my phone just went, you're being lazy. And of course, we can just check any other nations. Let me just see who I can see. Who can I see? Where was I looking again? Okay, so a couple more. I was trying to work out when I last played this yesterday, and actually I'm glad I found it, the benefits from having a general in the woods, and I found now I can't remember the change from Empires to Kingdoms, but it's called Ambusher, the one which helps you fight in forests. So it gives you attack bonus of +1. That could be rather nasty actually in that combination, and also if he was a +2 offensive general with that forest as well. But that's not bad. Oh, chance to die in battle increased by 2%. Wow, there's a negative to being an ambusher, folks. We've just discovered it. And, of course, Quartermaster, Personal Herbalist. I have not seen that one. Less chance of having characters' health degrade each turn by 7%. Nice. Just he's got a herbalist. Builder, which was seen. Merchant, trade. Very interesting there. An ambusher, relentless is, of course, just effects of movement, and personal retinue. That is one I like. All right, where were we? So that was Ledger. Just, of course, remember the breakdown of what we want to see in armies, and of course, let's just go back up to see what we'll come back to this to see all our little armies. But there is, of course, easy way to do it. So one thing I've done a video on this as well, which I released it out on my channel. So we're just going to look at. Of course, I think the normal word for it is, of course, regional decisions, and I think they are abbreviated to RGDs. Within the manual, and of course I think if we actually click the info button, they are called RGDs it's actually harder to say RGDs than it is regional decisions. So of course regional decisions are, of course, decisions you can make within the game that are really, really fantastic. I've got to say, it's one of the best things they've done for the Field of Glory Empires/Kingdoms franchise, and of course what affects what you can gain, but also what you can lose from using them, and like I said before, I really like these, and they can definitely make a game. So, of course, we'll just go into this. We'll go into this chat now. So, if you select one of them, you'll have an effect, of course, which we'll look in a sec. And, of course, it will trigger, of course, money, manpower, metal, or national authority. So, to play the decision, you just left-click on a green province to see where it will go. So, we'll just come straight out the screen quite simply. See if we can play. We can play diplomatic intrigue. So, as you can see, the green niche place is where we want to do it. We left-click it, and then we can right-click it. Is it left to get in, right to get rid of? It's easy as that, folks. Not really things. If you're not used to, of course, Field of Glory Empires or Kingdoms, That'll be quiet. So this is one thing which I absolutely love about this change in Kingdoms as well, is of course amending the likelihood of the RGDs within the game. So I've got to say, this was a little bit of a bugbear for me sometimes in Field of Glory Empires when playing for a campaign and looking about what I want to actually achieve with my regional decisions. And of course the rate I gain them, but also the rate I don't want to actually acquire them, because sometimes there's lots of these which I may not find useful at that time in the game, and I'm going, oh, okay, I don't really want them. But yeah, here we go. So fantastically, we can amend the likelihood of gaining RGDs. So you currently have a hand to reduce the odds of feature ones, the same type being drawn, while left clicking to increase the odds. So what we're going to do, we're going to of course, shift left click. So we're going to look at deploy, of course, spy network. And as you can see on the little pop-out bubble, we have, of course, we have odds. Odds are currently set at normal. A few days, gentlemen, whatever the rate is or percentage or whatever, what's the word? I suppose the word is going to be scripted for that game and nation. We can then, of course, change the left click, and we high odds, very high odds, very low odds, and low odds, and then normal odds. So there we go. Fantastic. Just that little extra thing in the game. I don't know who came up with that, but I'm really happy about that. That's not even the best thing about what they've done with regional decisions. And of course, that is, of course, in the nutshell. If you've got some stuff you don't want anymore, you can just get rid of it quite easily. So it's a win-win situation for it. And what's the creme de creme, I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, of course, is selling them. I don't know if this is going to break the game at some point. I don't know if it will break the game. I don't know, and I don't think I've experimented enough with this ability to see what impact it has on the overall game. I don't, like I said, because of the probably smaller games we're actually allowed to play and show people. I don't know if it's going to make much of it. So, of course, we have now the system to sell, of course, sell the RGDs. It makes it sound so longer. So once you sell them, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Fini. You can't buy them back. And that is what we do. So it's a lucrative action. We'll also protect. It's a double-edged sword, really. You can sell them for the resource generation, but also you can. So you get the resource generation, but also you can get rid of them to stop your overflow. Getting rid of one random one which you would like. So as long as you're keeping track of how many regional decisions you have, it's going to be great, because the fact is, if you have if you've got an idea of what the number is, or it's 16, isn't it? If it's off my head, I think it's 16. Yeah, 16. There we go. And the 17th, of course, is I think automatically randomly lost. However scripted that is for the game. Whatever, that's for the scripts to see, and it's I think quite interesting. We could probably do this on here. So if we just highlight yet again the center tab and just look at under there. So of course we've got right. Of course we can do the decision on the province where we want to be. Of course we have increasing the odds as normal, but of course we have we can control. It's fantastic that they give it quite an odd control, so it could never be done by accident. You can never do it by accident in this game, so it's going to take some messing up there. So control right click to recoup 35 gold and 10 manpower, which I think at vital parts of a game is going to be very entertaining and very great to do that. So if we're in any pickle to actually go with that, it will make a really good thing, saying I need so in respect, what is the most valuable asset we need at that time? As I can see, Charles, off the top of my head, you see, sneak attack here is a fantastic card to play. Sneak attack, I like that, and of course it's just it's going to cost you authority. So the authority cost to declare war is reduced by 20 points against a nation you have targeted with a decision. Also, you can plot movement of your troops in the same turn of the declaration of war. So like in Field of Glory Empires, you had to declare war, and then the next turn you jump in. This makes you declare, play the card, off you go in. But of course, you're going to, the authority is going to be an issue here with that. But of course, like I said, I do deviate from what we we're just talking about. What is, I suppose, what do you deem the higher priority? selling the card for 50 gold, but you do gain 2 authority back for that, and that is the when you're playing the game yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you'll all buy it in the 4th of June. What is that worth me keeping that card safe, selling it? And I like that way it hopefully push the game out. And of course we've got remove citizens, which is authority and 50 gold. We've got recruit non-standard units, which is the 50 gold, 20 manpower, which is fantastic. I've got to say, I'm really behind that adaptation of the game, making that is, like I said, I do apologise, folks, I'm ruffling on about it, but I'd rather discuss it in some length so you guys and girls of the stream can see where the game's going and you can form your own opinion on it, and if you think that's a good trait or not. But I gotta say, for me personally, I like it. I think that's a bonus. There we go. But I'm rabbiting on. And of course we got recruit local units at 100 gold. 15 for force march. Intrigue is 100 gold. So quite frankly, there's a lot of things that are Pearl Harbor Dock Marks. That's actually quite funny. That's quite funny, but it's quite interesting. It's a very good card to play, and it's a very. I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the thought behind it, and I'm sure there's more conversations, but really, really entertained there. So we're just going to sell. We're just going to sell one of them just so I can show you what it's like, because sometimes I do go a bit too quick these videos. So we, like I said, slowing down a little bit, having a bit of fun. So I'm just going to control right click. So we should be getting some G. Well, we've got some G there. Well, so we'll do that, and I'm going to get rid of both of these. 35. So it's more expensive to play it than it is to actually. I read that wrong there. It's more expensive to. No, you don't get a. Do you get a? What? So I've read that wrong. Did I read that wrong? Wait a sec. Yeah, I read that wrong there. I do apologise. You don't get the authority back. You just get. You never gain authority. Is there any? Oh yes, there is some card. No, none of them. You gain authority back. That's nice. That's interesting. That's interesting. So you won't gain any authority back. So there's no sneaky way to go, well, I would like all this authority. Do man rue. It will always cost you, but there is no return rate in the authority. That slipped me by ever so quickly, and this is why I tried to find the manual, but there's no manual on the press edition. We'll go with. So we'll do this again. So I would rather preferably recruit local units at this point in the game. So of course we're just going to get rid of non-standard. Oh, actually no. Is that actually decent stuff? Oh, actually, there's a quite interesting change in this regional decision. I like this. So bear in mind, depending where you are in your campaign and what generals you have to get in that part of the game, it's interesting. The recruit non-standard units position requires a friendly leader in the region, so he doesn't have to have an attack rating or defend. But recruit a local units, you have to have a friendly leader with at least 1 attack or defense. So that's a little bit of a thing there. I like that. So there is a distinct difference in what you can do with that. So you could have potato general with no stats and still being able to write that. Well, see, I don't know the thought. I see the thought behind that, but also I suppose local units will need some sort of lead units. Interesting. I like that. And I didn't see that first hand looking at it. I mean, intrigue. That's quite nice. So there we go. So that's me waffling about the regional decisions, which I think they're going the right direction with it as we are. Okay, let's waffle about something cat for the next 20 minutes. Okay, so we are going to just look at our provinces a little bit and see who we can actually appoint in our provinces and see what we can do. So first of all, we're just going to go to the region of Leon. So of course we have we're quite lucky in here. We have loads of we've got loads of provinces here. So we're going to go to the overall province here. Of course the provincial capital, or you want to call it, and just look at. So of course it comprises of all of these provinces here. As well, back here again. So we've got all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yes, 5. No, 4, sorry. And of course, what we're going to do, we can look about appointing a peer of the realm for the domain. So depending on his proficiency, he will provide more or less bonuses. So like we looked on the ledger at the start of the stream, we looked at some of the generals are better administrators, as we say here, better administrators, better military, or of course with piety, who helps with conversion. So of course, like I said, getting back into it with religion will play a part. And of course, with the same overlap as empires, we look at, of course, food, infrastructure. We have the money, manpower, metals, equipment, piety, and stewardship, which we'll just go through and just talk about what we're going to talk about as we go. Okay, so of course, agriculture is what it is on the tin, ladies and gentlemen. I won't think, like I said, please pause the video at any time after the stream, and I'll probably post it on my channel. Just pause it and you can have a look at it yourself. So of course, food, of course, is about health and the bonuses that give you, and of course the trade goods included in there. The infrastructure, of course, is the focus on production, and of course some buildings will also, I think, yes, it says it here actually as well, improve health, stop with plagues. Many buildings will require trade goods to present or imported, so good. We want, of course, nice infrastructure, and of course commerce. Commerce. We love commerce. So primarily these to improve the amount of money in our regions. It can provide infrastructure improvements such as harbours. So of course harbours and benefit. But all buildings will of course give different benefits. So agriculture, the first tier is split into 2 blocks. You will not be able to access them until you get to the traders bowl, which we'll come to in a little bit. Of course, military, it says worth in tin. Military buildings have a wide range of uses. Some will allow the units to be built. Others will increase how fast you can produce units. And of course, some buildings are, of course, fortifications, etc., etc. And of course, some buildings will benefit, of course, the starting XP of the units built. And of course, piety. We're all pious men, so piety is of course critical for our realm. These buildings are fundamental for generating piety, of course help with local loyalty, and of course reduce heresy in the population of your national faith. So of course the region box will show the population present from one of a faith. It's text in orange, which we'll show in a second. And of course, you will normally want 3 basic buildings. So bell, cross. We'll show you the religious buildings when we go through all the little parts. The clergy. So remember, we do have different populations in here. So of course, we'll go to stewardship again. At lower levels, you are designed to raise local stewardships, which will strengthen your realm and improve education. At least for the nobles and clergy. Forget about the peasants. No one cares about the peasants, folks. You can see the impact of both stewardship box on the upper row, the local authority, which we'll get to. And there we go. And of course, we can do edicts, which will cost you some authority, but we'll get to that when we look at the build panel. So in the kingdoms, you don't always receive the same set of building choices in all your regions at the same moment. Taking this option will cost you some national authority. Remember, we've got to be careful at taking that authority and affecting our, of course, legacy, which we don't particularly want to do. This allows you to focus on a given region's particular aspect, demanding your district intervention. So there we go. Just a quick overview. We're going to look at and see which, of course, peer of the realm or governor. I suppose retrospective. I'll just read this second, folks. I think you're guessing that right. I just want to make sure I answer questions as coherently as possible. So we're just look at our peer of the realm. So remember, some will have a negative effect, some will have a positive effect on that provinces. So just have a look here who we got. So let's see what we want to do. So of course, remember, a lot of these generals could be just combat effectively, so we don't particularly want to drop them in here. So if we can get anybody that is actually a good builder, anything to affect stewardship, administrator. So which would be the best here? So we've got builder, which is quite good there. He's actually an okay. Do we actually have any 2 attack rating general? Oh yes, we actually got some good generals here. Quite interestingly, we've got some really good generals. So, administrating rate increase per punt, regional, extra building for slot, structure, construction. So, we're getting an extra slot from here. I love peers of the realm. It's a governor. It's a posh way of calling a governor, I suppose it is. But you can call it whatever you like to do. I think builder for infrastructure sounds rather nice. The upkeep increased by 20%. Pillager. We always want a pillager. You see, I'm tempted Yeah, I think we're going builder there. We think we're going to go builder. Look at the handsome chap. Handsome chap. And of course, we'll look again at our next region, and we're probably going to do the same. Look about who's good. Who's good. So I think as we've selected, what was his name? Velisu de Gasta. He is there. And I think as we looked to the next provinces, I think you can select him, but of course it will remove him from this province here. Well, El Cid's already here. That's why it'll be a doppelganger. It'll be a loosely related cousin, probably. So, of course, remember, it is always situational with your provinces. What you want to what pair of the governor you want to put in there. So just think about where we are. We're quite border town here, unfortunately, aren't we? So religion could be. So if we look back at both populations, if we look back in this the provinces up here, we're very Christian. Some Jews, some Muslims in there as well, and of course Muslim Sunni. And if we come down to the province here, actually the Muslim population and the Jewish population is a lot higher in total than the Christian population. So we could think about we want to put some more conversion buildings into this place here. Just like you know, folks, people are going to be kicking the ass. Like as soon as I click this end turn, everybody's going to be running into each other, killing each other. So all this chat I'm doing about setting this up is just going to be a predecessor to everybody going crazy in turns. So when we think about it here, we want somebody with more piety. So we've got here piety rating. Oh God, no, it's decreased. Decreased. He's not a pious man at all. He's not a pious man. We've got nothing that's going to increase piety here. Or anything like that. So we just got to think about that overall effect. And like I said, you can play Field of Glory Kingdoms however you like. If you, like I said, you might miss some of these details if you rush through it. And like I said, you miss some of the finer aspects of it. And you might lose some enjoyment from the game for missing it. But like I said, you could possibly still jump into the game and still enjoy it without probably getting deep into it. And like I said, with, of course, the same multiplayer game, the multiplayer aspects as Empires will be the same as Kingdoms. It's going to be good for that, and you can do whatever you like. So what we're probably going to do, I don't know who's going there. Well, the guy who's not pious ain't going there. The guy who's cheap ain't going there. The guy's a pillager. I think it'd be administrator getting one building extra slot. He's a handsome chap. So there we go. We kind of looked into looking at what we can actually do here. And of course, with the same, if you aren't particularly into managing your provinces and you're not happy micromanaging some of your provinces in the game, on a big 4X title. Imagine if we're the Roman Empire or we're France or Britain, etc., and we've got 20 million provinces to think. Remember, we can of course have the auto. What's it called? Auto selection button, where you can select, of course, focus on food. Focus on construction, focus on commerce, etc., focus on recruitment, and of course, and province on what is it? Both provincial balance of various output arise for both. Also provincial, and then of course we've got automated population management for the level. You just handle the output of the region. So of course we've got the levels of automation. That's the word I'm looking for. So it's up to you. But to be honest, for the benefit of the stream and, of course, getting on a little bit quicker, we're just going to automate things until we get desperate. Until we get really desperate and we're getting our asses whooped by some Arabs coming up from there and we're all going to start dying. And here we go. So let's crack a lacking. So, of course, we're going to just look into now probably some of the more the building part of Field of Glory Kingdoms. And of course, the same. Yes, that is a good point, Dr. Mox. I've got to say, like, on lots of border towns, especially in empires, you tend to build, like, watchtowers to stop raiding and vice versa. And, of course, it's where you want to block, where you want to build up farms, where you want to, of course, concentrate your military buildings to get the best recruitment options. And like I said, it's got a lot of fluidity, the way you want to play it. And that's what I like about it. And like I said, every nation has its own little traits, its own little things that can actually give you more excitement. Or, like I said, depends on what you like playing. I got to say, like I said, probably for me, I don't really mind what I play here. Like, some of the nations are a lot harder to play than others, I will say. Like, of course, this here, it's this is going to be very short and sweet. So of course here we've got of course the peasants, we've got of course the freemen, and of course we look on the right panel where we have the buildings we've got the military buildings, we've got of course the religious buildings. So of course in here we do have a mosque. And I mean, I suppose retrospectively, I've never started to dismantle these buildings or how it would offend here. As we can see, the region loyalty is not great here, and I don't know if we want to start. We've got a 5%. I want to see what happens when we start dismantling some Arab stuff, but of course we will start to lose some piety by doing it. So I'm going to see what happens when we start to do it. So of course we've got a cross. So remember we've got all religions in one melting pot here in this period of time with Reconquista. And of course, like we said, looking at the religious here, of course there's a mismatch here of things. And of course we've got the heresy that can occur. And of course when we're talking about religious conversion here, as you can see on the tooltips, we have of course the Muslim Sunni there. And of course the conversion chance of that, and I can't remember if that's affected by the piety building here. And of course I might want to try and dismantle some of these and then see if we can change things up a little bit here. But here we go. And of course we've got the stewardships and the local administrator stuff here that affects our authority. So remember we talked about we want good stewardship, good loyalty, and then our legacy hopefully will follow suit there. So of course we're trying to win legacy here. We don't want to trail behind too bad. And I don't know if there's anything else ridiculously mixed there really. I've never missed anything particularly important. But like I said, if I do miss anything, please pause the video, check back on it. Otherwise we'll just refresh it back at the stream. I think that's all I want to do. We can cause fetch the comfy chair. Please tell me you guys and girls of the stream get that reference, please. But there we go. That's kind of a quick overview of what we're starting, where we are, and like I said, accessibility for the Glory Kingdoms is fantastic. You could possibly jump into a game and it would not matter if you just bash a few turns out and start to learn there. Oh, Google it. I'm not going to say it. I like the giving the pair to regions and stuff. So we're going to look for our armies now and try and... Nobody expects the comfy chair. So we're gonna. I think we've only got one. Oh no, we've got several. And here is our Bulgarian allies. I don't know if Alfonso is actually going to lead this army. I don't know if he'll lead this. We might boot him out and put somebody else. We'll probably boot him out. So of course, like I said, and like I said, I do apologise if I refer to empires as well, because that's where this my journey into kingdoms. I want to say it's a journey. It's a journey. So of course we have our armies. Here we are. Our armies are here. Not every army, ladies and gentlemen, is meant to fight in certain terrains. So remember this as we are battling in Field of Glory empires or kingdoms. Every army needs to be suited out for attacking certain positions. So some troops are better at sieging. Some troops are, of course, better in marshes, in forests, in hills. Some troops are clumsy. The list goes on. Remember, it is not. I think I'm quoting the manual here. The discussion point, whatever it's called, the pop-up. It's not all about raw combat power. You could see an army with 150 combat power and attack a small six frontage position and get absolutely massacred. And it's happened before. I've played Syracuse on Empires yesterday, getting attacked by these Carthaginians. 6 frontage, got absolutely massacred. It was fantastic. So remember, it's not all about the raw combat power. Picking your battles, seeing where where you are going to fight, like I said. And then, of course, it leads straight back into the flanking positions of cavalry and, of course, infantry, the cavalry with the flanks. So remember, if you're attacking on a plain. You're going to have very wide flanks here, and this is going to be, if you're, like I said, if you're a veteran or even an amateur at Field of Glory, you want to always have that in mind when you are playing. But also, of course, if you want to export the battle into Field of Glory Medieval, which is another fantastic feature of Kingdoms, and I can't say enough how fantastic it is to actually be able to export the battles to Medieval, and it works seamlessly. No problems whatsoever. I've done it several times, but like I said, if I'm streaming this game a bit more, I'll probably just keep it all in Kingdoms for the to lessen the complexity of adding extra things in there. But we could possibly just look into the unit tab, the unit construction, and look at. So as we spoke about, some units are better, of course, attacking in certain terrains. We'll just briefly go over that in this, of course. In this chat, but there is also some new aspects of Field of Glory Kingdoms that I absolutely love. Forget about regional decisions, selling them, reducing the odds. That's fantastic. There is of course even other things that are brilliant about. As technology advances in this era, so does armor, weapons, and etc. And I've got to say, we will just look at the knights. Of course, gives massive advantages here. It's expensive, but it's good. So we're getting a devastating charge in the open. So remember, I reiterate, when you're attacking in the open, what is open? What is open? So when you're, of course, flitting around your battlefield where we're fighting, what's the best unit to attack there? We've got hills in Spain, plains of Spain. Here we are. Of course, the devastating charge can only be active in an open territory. So remember that when you're charging your knights into the swamps of Scotland. Swamps are bad. Swamps are going to be bad for them knights. So bear in mind, even a well-placed spearman can defeat the knight in the wrong terrain. But in the open, the knights are horrendous. I will let you know they are expensive, but they are formidable. And you'll be surprised a army with a couple of units of knights makes such an impact on the battlefield. But of course, in the... I was waiting for somebody to say what happens in the rain because it all rains on the plains. I was waiting for somebody to say that. So remember, don't get too cocky because you will get knocked down a peg or two. You will get it. You will do it. You will do it at some point in your playthrough in Kingdoms, and you will regret it when you've got to actually. You've got to expect that to be what's going to happen. It's hilarious. So of course. Like I said, every unit is tailored to do something different. We will just flip back to the knights in a second after I just flit around some of you. So, of course, we've got attack value, defense value. We've got the number of hits, effectiveness, range defense, siege value, of course, siege resistance, flanking, and food usage. Remember, these also will push to when we get into combat, which we'll show you in a little while. And, of course... we'll just look again. Each unit is just slightly different. So we go to the sergeants, of course, just as good, but just not as good but of course they're using less resources to of course produce. And then of course the slinger, but of course the slingers, they bring more details and more attacks, different attacks to your army. And of course the spearmen. So we'll go back to the knight again. So remember, change your army up, change composition. It is about composition here. Don't just get too ramrodded into, I'm going to charge my knights into, of course, the woods and bad things. Because like I said, when we looked at the generals with the forest ambusher rule, that will, of course, add on to the all effects in there. And of course, yeah, and let me just talk about what we're just talking about. Let's go back to the... thing. So we'll talk about the knight as well. So we looked at the devastating charge in the open, which we'll talk about again. So we've got well armored. This is what I like. Well armored ability at level 1. So I don't know how many levels these are on these just yet. I'll be interested to find out. I can only imagine that it's depending on what buildings you have to increase the level of armor. There's a 25% chance per level, so there is more levels, to not receive the first damage incurred in melee. Steadily prevents the effectiveness loss while armor prevents a hit loss. I don't care. You, ladies and gentlemen, are about to bounce hits left, right, and centre. So I said knights were good. This just adds to how good they are, because this is a real life winner for thee. Because it's like, I'm going to charge and come and take them hits. No, we ain't. And of course, we've got steady. So incurred immediately steady prevents the effective loss. Armored. Why does this get 2 losses well armored? Is that a bug? That is the exact. I think I don't know. Well armored. Armor prevented. Armor prevented. That's 2 stacks there. That seems awfully good. I need to query that a little bit, and I need to find the manual to find that one. So just leave that. I'm going to note that down in my metaphorical head. So, of course, they're costly. They're costly. Oh, there we go. So that's just looking slightly at the units there, and like I said, making sure your composition is right for wherever we're going to be attacking. Or well, sorry, we'll click my army here, and whatever. And remember, of course, that's kind of without me whittling on more about it. I want to get rid of Alfonso here a little bit. I want my 2-1 unit really here. We'll go 2 on attack general. So remember, we've got 2 armies here, and like I said, we are going to have to, unfortunately, the cost for these are harsh. The costs for these are, I'm not particularly happy with how much these are. So remember, we've got 2 armies. We can find out where they are. One Leon and the allies to the east, which we'll have to bring in there, and of course start mashing up some bad guys. We might just flit around and do some productions if we can, and see what we can do. Okay, so it rains in pain. So we'll have a look at the buildings. We'll just flit to the first one first, see what we can build, see what we can do. So remember, we've got, of course, our religious buildings, which I don't think we need any in here. So, like I said, we've got the edicts the edicts which we can choose to with the cost of national authority to actually build buildings that are not in that position. And of course, it will just cost us, but I don't think we want to start mashing out them just this early. I don't think we're desperate enough. One sec, dog. I'll go back to that. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Let's just swish back again, because I think I must have read that. What was that? Both say effective loss. Both say effective loss for steady and thing. I'm going to query that. One says ability level 1, chance to receive the first damage incurred in the melee. Steady prevents effective loss while armoured. Hit loss. I think they're both the same. Things there. So we're just going to go back to that. I need to query that a little bit, because I'm unsure about that myself. Okie dokes, let's go. We're building some buildings. Yeah, they're both the same dialogue. I don't know, but I think there might be some errors, I think, but I might drop that on the Discord later and see what I can find out about that. Okay, let's just flit around yet again. Okay, so what we're going to build. So let's have a look at our province, what we can build, what we want to build, see if we can increase money, manpower, before we start dying horribly. And of course, destructing any buildings we don't want. So of course, we have some mines, we have a butchery, we have spear maker, which gives us heavy levy improvements. So can remove heavy levy penalty born of heavy. Ooh, that's a very nice building, I want to say. Before I misclick it and go off there. So what do we want? We're bleeding money out of here, but remember, we can actually just chuck. Hopefully, this doesn't starve the population. So we could shift them out if we wanted to. And just get a 0 output for that province there. I've got to say, there is some nice buildings, and they're very. I've got to say, some of the building names are brilliant. Like there's one for I can't remember what it's called now. We'll be on here somewhere about it's like ushering. Oh, this is the one. Peasant Roundup. Peasant Roundup. One of my favourite buildings already. Just it's it. You're in the pub, folks. You're in the army now. So, of course, this is just brilliant. I don't know. I mean, honestly, we're at 80. We're at 80. So, I mean, that's not bad. So we can. It's a mere. It's a, what do we actually? So we can actually decision. Oh, provide draft levies. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like you're back in the army, lads. Okay, let's just switch around. See what. Oh, we've got no infrastructure in here, have we? Oh God. I really should have checked my equipment as well. I should have checked my equipment, but we'll go back to that after this, because after I start. Fortune tellers. Nobody. Oh, it does count as a piety building. We're all pious. We're all pious. What's the religion down here? Oh God, the heritage gain is at 0.6, so we are 50-50. We're 50-50. 50-50 will die. What's the food output? But remember, this is a very small scenario, so probably it's up to you. Like I said, what scenario you play is like in a bigger grand campaign. You probably want to invest more things in, the steadier buildings and stuff. To be honest, I mean, manpower 1. I mean, I will look at the ledger in a second. So that's the one where we can remove the heavy levied. Ooh, village green. Everybody likes that. It's a bit. Spearmaker will just give us weapons would be nice. Because we've fortune teller sounds nice. Traders borough, but we'll get benefit from trade. We're just going to switch that in there. I don't know if I got all the bonuses there or not. What we got here? Infrastructure. No. Are we starving? Nope. Fine there. We're fine. So, like I said before, there are different things. So we of course have the different what is the word for it? Population, and not all population can be, of course, put into different jobs. There we go, jobs. So probably. So remember, you can't put, of course, nobles into the farms. You can't put clergymen into the farms. So there's only so much you could do with these population moving around. So remember that is I think freeman I think free oh where are we? So we got, let's just alter this again. So we got a freeman is a noble. God, we're putting we can put a noble into the traders borough, but a noble cannot be put into the smokehouse. Oh, I'm going to mess up these buildings so badly with me just dossing these about. So remember, of certain positions cannot be filled with all the population available. So we've got scribe, and what's the religious... Oh, God, the Muslim Sun is quite high in here. So possibly if we do a scribe, requires 11, a hamlet, local market, a rat catcher. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Why is it grain? It should be rats. Why aren't rats a resource? So we get money. We get bonus from the grain, where we're producing probably somewhere in Empire. Do we need food in here? Oh, growth is always good. I always think growth is always good. And we'll go with that. And here, what do we have? What's our conversion rate and stuff? Can I say Black Plague? I can say black. What do you do? I say. Where are we? So, of course, what's the religious? It is Spanish. We are Spanish. It's fiddy. Yeah, we're going to get some clergymen in the fields. We're desperate. We're desperate for workers. Okay, I don't really know what we want to get here, to be honest with you. I think this scenario is very short, but you'll see soon when we start kicking each other's ass. And also, I don't want to lose straight off the bat as well. So, food's good, infrastructure's, money's all right. Manpower is poor in this region, unfortunately. I just disappointed they didn't put meats back on the menu, boys. But there might have been some trademark thing there as well. Apart from me chucking out, so because we've got stewardship, we get 2 garrison would be nice for that alarm bell, and also where it is on a border town as well, that would be quite useful. Where are we here? We are mostly Christian, which is always great because we are all Christians. We've got town crier, nice. Yee, hey, the 4th of June. I'm going to do a short of that later. Blacksmith, which would be nice, but we need ore from trading. If we can trade ore from anywhere. We're not bleeding anything too badly in this province. Slight unrest here. Oh God! Oh my word! The risk of revolt. We love. Come on, you love the overseers. Yeah, we've got to make them happy. Got to make them happy. Does the astronomy study does that make them happy? No, it doesn't. It brings a legacy increase though for the cost, but that brings us to Pilgrim's Reform, Wooden Church. Oh, just can't keep these peasants healthy, can you? Can't keep them out. You can't keep them happy. I want to go for that. I don't think that's going to help us on this scenario. Huddled shanties, smelly and noisy. Devs, love it. Somebody's got a sense of humour somewhere. Somebody has. What we're bleeding, infrastructure. And like I said, we can't put peasants or sunny peasants in the Christian church. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of this mosque. I'm going to get rid of this mosque and see what occurs. So we're going to get a revolt. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to get rid of the Muslim scholar straight away. We're going to start erasing some of the conversion stuff in there. It's a bit harsh. I'm going to see what negativity that has. So I'm going to put a pilgrim's refuge in there because this is a border town. There's a lot of conversion going over this border. We're not particularly liking. Out with the old, in with the new, lads. In with the new. We're not doing the shanty town. We're fine in here. We do have a poultry farm, mining, grain. We've got, of course, fortified village, which I think you get rid of that eventually, don't you? No, it's not. There's something else you get rid of when you get a certain size. Let's have a look. What do we go? I mean, to be honest with you, it's a border town. Oh, it's the palisade. It's temporary and will be removed after. It will last between 15 and 30 turns. I like that. That's border town. We'll jump the palisade. We've got a fortified town, so we're just stopping us getting siege. You'll notice in Field of Glory Kingdoms that a lot of the towns probably start with a level of fortification. So you're not just going to get ram raided off the board straight away. It's not going to be one army in there and then goodbye. Goodbye. We can't build any buildings. Here we go. Where are we? We are Scrab. What are we here? We're not too bad, and we are low. Unfortunately, very low in loyalty there. A hamlet could be good there. A place to call home for a regional lord, so that will affect regional as well as locally. I think we're going to go with that. I think that's kind of the start where we are, folks, and just hopefully try to give you an overview without rushing through too many details, because, like I said, I think I go a bit too gun-ho sometimes with excitement. We'll look about. I think we're at war with most people here already, so we'll just check loyalty. We're green. We're green-ish. We're cultural. What else did I want to say? Of course, domains, any claims we have, and of course, weather, movement, which is always good. What else is loyalty? And any free building slots. I don't know if I use them too much. I got to say, sometimes it's more clicking the button. Sir, it is. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the manual. They're probably hot on it, and I think it was raised as a question. I can't even access a manual, so I won't worry about it. It'll be soon. I checked the Slytherin site. I checked the Slytherin Steam's the store today for it, and I can't even. It's normally on there to look at. But yeah, there we go. I'm not entirely. Oh yeah, I forgot we could actually. Yeah, I forgot to say this. We could actually. I think we can actually balance the. We can balance the buildings out here if we wanted to, which I did miss that. Like I said, glad I'm not rushing too much. Let's just go. Where am I again? Provincial. Here again, we can balance out what we do on the more administration side, the building side, and the administrative sides. So, I'll be honest with you, I gotta say, I mostly do balance. I mean, I don't know how much micromanaging you guys of the stream do on Empires or anything like that. No, I don't. They just the whisper sweet, loving honey drops on my ear occasionally. They're pretty good. Like I said, the PR team, and I do get some insights, but not major insights. They got under strict NDAs that I'll get like banned from Slytherin if I tell any secrets. I'm gonna push it as automated for all this malarkey because I don't care. Because rat catch. Does that just do it? No, that's fine. That's all fine. Looks good to me. And I think that's kind of the basics I could show just as a overview. I know I've just been an hour, and this is why if I go slow, it just takes a long time. 5-hour stream. Here we come. Okay, so let's think about marching our armies. We're, of course, going to be at war. We are at war, of course, with most of the Muslim nations here. Things are going to go crazy. There is no peace. There is going to be no peace. And, of course, our vassals and our minor allies are going to be, of course, charging in. So it's not, of course, about my armies of what I own, but, of course, my vassals or any vassals you have in the nation. So remember, I'm not going to be commanding a lot of these armies as we go far. I'm going to have my retinues or personal army, but we will see if we can. To be honest with you, I don't think I'm going to have any regional decisions that I want to play just yet. I don't particularly have the manpower, and you'll notice the difference, of course, in Field of Glory Kingdoms, that armies are more elite armies. They are not, of course, they're not going to be the endless hordes of there's not going to be endless hordes of armies conquering things. You have your upkeep, like I've shown you before, just on here quite quickly as well. Knights are costly. They're mercenary knights. I need to go and find where we can build knights. So if you look at the knights and start, we'll ignore the mercenary knights for a second because they're mercenaries and then rely more gold. The upkeep here is quite expensive. And of course, there is a little thing as well I forgot. The money cost increases for each active unit of this type by 15%. So spam knights as much as you like, ladies and gentlemen. It's of course going to cost you some sweet G. 32, 6 manpower and metals. They're worth it, folks. They are worth it, but of course, gonna cost you a lot of G. And yeah, that's it really. And yeah, let's go on to start. Oh, what else did I want to show? There's something else I wanted to show. Oh, family, my loving family. My loving family and people who are going to be my friends and not backstab me and be all loyal. So, of course, here we have... we'll go through just the character screen. I'm going to go through this because I feel like we should do. So, of course... this is, of course, the character screen where we can see direct relatives and nobles. And, of course, like I said here, it's characters. You've got the ruler colours. You've got the administrators, the marshal, the piety. Each some varies between 0 and 5. Additionally, you have additional individual traits that might affect the performance, leading army governing. So, remember, we looked at the traits for each person. So, remember, you get bad things, good things. I hate family. I play Crusader Kings too much. Kill your family. There's too many. People are too. So female characters suffer a -2 administration penalty. They cannot be reduced below 0. This does not apply. Oh God. So yeah. So loyalty, rebellion. Rebellions can happen. Usurpers. You know it in Empires. So all characters except the ruler have a loyalty rating. So you've got to be loyal to yourself. You can play as El Cid in this scenario, serve. But he's a dark horse in this game. He can win the game himself in this. But we'll get to that later. So this value gets too low. you get the risk of a coup. However, the actual value is not always known, but the information will improve over time depending on the particular event. So remember, we can spy on our nobles. We can look at them. So a character loyalty of 75 is will never roll for. So there is a. It seems there. I think looking in deeper, there is a percentage roll if they're below a certain thing. They're of course going to. Take a dig at the crown. The chance the characters will try to succeed you or take into account personal wealth. Desires it. The treasury also alters the troops and levers if they rebel. All characters gain some wealth each turn over time. Many mean and previously loyal characters consider betraying you. God, yeah, nice to know. We're gonna get betrayed at some point. So peers of the realm important to the game, give substantial benefits to both the armors and regional. Where possible, some are to be both formula or provisional governors. So remember, peer of the realm, as we spoke about before, we dropped our governors. I call them governors, to be honest with you, because it's easy. On the other hand, a general with troops in the region will contribute some AMP stat. So I can't remember AMP. Administrating power, was it? I can't remember the acronym for it. So ministry gives the bonus of local authority per point, roughly equivalent to gain 2.5 loyalty. The increased demise size every point. The martial law gives you value to XP. So administration gives bonuses to local authority, gives you to standing army. Piety is conversion. That makes sense. I think that's really so. The rules of succession are important for both median governance of the realm, impact of legacy. Basically, sustaining your dynasty. Is to build up your legacy. The longer turn, assessing threatened by death, the rule that, oh god, that's bad. We're gonna die horribly already. So when a ruler dies, checks are made to see who succeeds them. If the heir is not strong, it can result in a civil war. So bear in mind, cousins, brothers, friends of the fishmonger down the road, it can all take a dib at the crown. So the line of success interrupted. Non-family noble takes the throne. Oh my god! Yeah. So if your heir ain't strong enough, off he goes. So when the ruler dies, the next will succeed him, either strong heir or a weak heir, and you can of course get royal marriages, including royal managers. The heir is strong, any of the rulers. So the heir is strong if the rules are met. So bear in mind this, folks. The heir of the same destiny as current or previous ruler, national authority is 50 or more. Which not. If not, what you want for the cum strong regents is strong. How does that? National is 0 or better. So older they are, the better it seems. The older they are, the better. If the heir is strong, then he is weak. There is no middle ground. You're weak or strong. He's only a young chap. He's got a great portrait. Let's have a look. So we've got loyalty. Unknown. Like I said, we've got this. It's unknown at the moment for some of these characters. And of course, the health. Everybody seems in good health. The charge. So what they're in. Of course, the treasury. What gold. Are the cheap. Are the skin. And of course, we've got all the detailed stats below that. So no bodyguards, the culture of the leaders, the rulers, etc. And of course, remember, if the heir is weak and stuff, and of course the bad characters. We'll get into that as we go on. We're just going to move some armors now and click some turns because I felt I gabbed a bit too much now. So we're at war. We need to crack a lacking to see what we're going to do and where we're going to attack. We've got to, of course, remember we're going to get probably steamrolled in the first few turns, and I'm going to have to go and try and bring the Bulgarian army down through the path of least resistance. But, of course, remember, state of these two walls. We're going to lose. Like, El Cid's got to pull some magic out. He's 2-1 general. And he's pretty good. Good El Cid. Good Cid. So, first of all, we're going to, of course, remember, different terrain types will, of course, take longer to navigate. And, like I said, I'll reiterate the fact is, no, I've not even started a turn yet. I told you I'm talking too much. I've just talked about going through what we need to do. So we're going to bring them into one of the... Actually, do we have any objectives? Or any claims? Yes, we do. Seville. It's not real time. It's term time. I'm trying to go through everything, Strap, to go through. You can see what's the crack a lacking. So we've got 2 claims which we want to do. And remember, that is going to affect our legacy, where we want to do. So we could probably let our vassals deal with people on the east while we bug down here and start taking our objectives, or combine the armies, or have 2 armies here. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to just skew with it, guys, and I want to give the game a fair presentation. That's the honest truth to it. I want to go and click turn 1. I want to give it a fair... And we will go slightly longer tonight because I've chatted too long. A fair presentation. And I want to give the game the love it deserves. What's it with turn 1, guys? That's it. We're done. We're done. So there we go. And, like, of course... I know you jest, guys, but like I said, I want to give the game a fair representation without mumbling too mumbo jumbo to everybody who probably isn't on the same level as probably the experts who play Empires, or the people on the beta testers who probably shouting down the screen and playing wrong and stuff. But there we go. Turn 1 has been done. We've moved the armies into position. We know what claims we have. We don't want to regress. We want to progress. We want to, of course, have great... we want to, of course, gain our legacy, get into the top point wherever El Cid is gone. So, the rule Alfonso is progressing. Huzzah! We're here. We're not falling. We've got 23 chance to receive a progress token. Of course... What's our army like here, actually? Money is stable. We're, of course, gaining stable manpower and metals. I'm sure that's going to be horribly bad at some point soon. So, delay the Alliance of Aragon has led to war against the Batagos. Of course, like I said, we want to sway allies. We want to sway allies. Yep, I told you, turn 1, we're all going to kill each other. So, what are people doing? So, a total of 10 nations have raised 10 claims against you. Shock horror. Shock horror. Shock horror. Claim in my territory. What do we do? Yeah, exactly. Our stronghold places influence throughout our realm. I'll show the might to see +1 authority gain. And like I said, I want to give the game a fair representation. And I don't think I can do that by just rushing through it. And like I said, probably further on streams, I probably won't discuss too many things because it's such a big release. And like I said, I do skirt around things that I should not skirt around that are important. But like I said, please pause the video at any time. Go back to watch the rewatch. I don't even know what time it is. I don't care what time it is. We're going to go on for probably another hour or 2 anyway. So I'll text my wife, tell him I'm. So we also have a claim. He's placed a new claim here, which we want to get. But remember, also with the RGDs, regional decisions, we could. There is, of course, we can actually do our own claims or deploy networks of our own. And also, if we're unsure about exactly, Munster, and I'm trying to do the best representation, and like I said, even then I'm probably skirting things that I should particularly discuss. But like I said, fair representation and all that. And like I said, I'm trying to detect any bugs as I go to see things that aren't going well or wrong. Let's sell some. Let's sell some. Sell some regional decisions. Sneak attack is the mighty backstab for me. I always feel I'm going to save that one. I'm going to sell the local units because I'm not bothered. I'd rather have some decent units. So we're just going to, of course, like I said before, control, right click, and then we should in theory get 60 gold or whatever we got there. I've seen these Field of Glory manuals. They're just hot. They're just huge. Absolutely huge. And El Cid is here as he is. I think so. You read it. It's probably in there somewhere. Oh, why is this guy so potato? Why is he so potato? Like, determined. The movement bonus would be good for the Bulgarian army. Burgundian even. Blah, blah, blah. I think we go for the stack +1/1. The bold fella. He looks like he knows what he's doing. Okay, did anything actually build that I want it to build? Honestly, I don't. You see, this scenario does not, like, I think I'm going to be using regional decisions more than actually popping out units myself. Are we good at now destructing these? We did just get rid of... oh, God, yeah, this place is going to revolt horribly. We got rid of all the Muslim buildings. Oh, no, we're here. No, the Muslim scholar... Oh, it's gonna rebel. We'll chuck both armies into there. But we've got two claims we want. Where are our claims again? Our claims is to the east. Oh God. Here and here. Is it a one? Oh no, it's in the open. Did that say 61? Oh, it's a bloody 3 on. Oh my giddy gumdrops! Like we've been sieging that for days. We're sieging that for days, guys. I think we're friendly enough with everybody. We've got cooperation with El Cid, which is good. Good old Cid. They ate me. That's fine. Let's just check our... We're not breaking any vassalage. We're not doing any of that stuff. Do we know what's their loyalty like? Loyalty. No. Come on, laddo. Get older. 31. Risk a rebellion. Risk of my own brother. Okay, let's watch these Muslim armies turn up and cause me some aggro. Oh, they're here. But we'll just we'll determine. So, oh, Barcelona. Yes, please. I'll give you that. I love you. Be my friend, my buddy, my pal. We got 10 nations who have claims against me. Everybody's got a claim. So, the militant claims have disrespected our sovereignty. That's fine. The papal authority, papal states are granted the worthy clergyman from there. Fantastic. You have received a new regional, so show authority. We'll check that one out in 1 second. So, new claim. The brave peasants have evidence declaring ancestral lands of Leon. Good luck for them. They can try and claim it. Let's just check at the... I want to check that... show authority. One of the major nobles in our realm will pay a visit to the region, making sure everyone remains duly obedient to our rule. Will immediately grant 20 stewardship points plus 12 turns of modifiers of increasing stewardship generation. The region must have one noble. Sorry, Musktrap, I don't know what you said there. So we've got that here. Ooh, that stewardship points is rather nice. So, of course, the provinces that have them nobles under their control, we can place that. So where particularly is stewardship low? Here. We should particularly just go on the ledger rather than just button bashing. Hello, JD. How you doing tonight? Thank you for coming to the stream last night. That doesn't fall under that province. I don't really know where we're going to have enough. Where's the stewardship lowness? La da 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 da. Let's go to my ledger. It's all right. Syracuse is still there. Just to let you know, we're not horribly defeated yet. Honestly, stewardship's not bad for us where we are. Oh, 850. I want to see the overall effect on there. Where are we? Summary itself. what are the actually thing? Must have one noble Oh, it must have one noble population. I did incorrectly just read that, folks. So it has to have a noble population within its population base. So remember that. That is the thing. That comes off as it's got a peer rather than the governor, but that's quite interesting. Okay, so who's rocking? Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh. Well, there's not very much we can do about that. We can recruit some non-standard units. If we get rid of force, I'll get rid of force marched. Honestly, not very much. I'm keeping sneak attack. Okay, we're going to have to bog to the left here. Yes, they are going. You see, like I said, a lot of the provinces. I'm going to push this army to the left and see. We'll probably fight on a hill, which is not what one to do. El Cid's just doing what El Cid does. You see, this claim is way too far, and we're going to have to bring both of the. I think we're going to have to bring both of these armies down. I don't rate the chances of this here. I tempted to raise a. What's the upkeep of just money when see the mercenaries? How much is that per turn? Oh my giddy gumdrop, so expensive. What's the upkeep per turn for metals? So we could a knights and sergeant it. Two slingers. Let's see what he does. Oh, there he goes. So I think now he's just assaulted, hasn't he? And let's just see the battle. We're not going to, of course, put any points here. So we're just in a lightly fortification. We've got a 6 frontage here. Remember, some units are going to benefit from the. Some units are going. Well, I say some units are going to benefit from the town, but there's not many units there. Unfortunately, should be. If there was a standard army, would have 2 support units. We are going to get absolutely decimated here. It's just because the light bowmen, the light bowmen. So we're going to play the battle through. We'll play 1 battle range phase. So there we go. We're going to have be less affected as we get hit, but of course there will be the offset of the fortification bonus, and we'll go through. He has a quite good general here. Oh God, he's disorganised. He gets a movement penalties. I'll show that in a sec, JD. So, of course, he has his minimum rolls. So, this is the rolls he has already, which is the 7 plus the 3 equals 10. He's tired, so he can only get a minimum roll of 1. I'm tired. I'll get a minimum roll of 1. I'm going to get decimated here. Is it really loud? Oh, okay, I'll turn it down. Thank you for telling me that. It's always the combat one, unfortunately. It's always the combat sound. Okay, and then let's just see the dice rolls. Mr. Yorke, he's just going to click continuous so we can see it. There we go. So there we go again. We've got, of course, what he rolled. He had the 10 base. Actually, he rolled particularly bad for that, really, when you think about it. We got the 6 plus the 4. We had no other negative bonuses which would affect there. But unfortunately, he had the discarded dice, and the best was a 3. So we got the 13 there, and we'll just switch off to the next one. Really bad rolls. Really bad rolls there. So, of course, we have our combat rating, and then the terrain defense, as in of the town, which gave us a 5. He has a 4. I think he would have better in the open with the Muslim cavalry with light spear. I can't remember the bonuses he gets with that. And he lost. But remember, with frontage, he's going to get a flanking attack here and massacred there. We're going to die horribly here. There's no chance about that. Boom. Shakalaka. Brave. He's just going for it. Okay, so you are hated or sensible for now. Also, you are hated by other sensible men. Haha! Risk of being treated the same way, being forced into alliance with you. Lol. This guy's going to suffer some attrition. This guy's going to... He's bad out of hell to the morning gone. So if you... of course, people are claiming... claims against me, all a thing. We're going to cut this army off. So we're going to move into here. This is going to be interesting. This guy's... He's not going to siege out this stuff. But I think we're going to move this Burgundy army. Barcelona will be allied with Leon. They also to clear war on them guys, which is awfully fine. Barcelona's now fighting with Leon against... Oh, Barcelona. They love me. Oh, I was thinking how much supplies he got. Oh, it's 4 from the region. Oh, thank you. I'm going to go and have to bash him in the head then. So, no more questionable lineage. Nope, don't have to read that. Just a spiritual clergyman. So we've got another clergyman there. You've received recruit local units. So the health of other brave is degraded to poor. So we're going to get a new king very soon. So crush the invaders. They breached our borders. And the fort there. God. He just went for it, didn't he? Okay, let's recruit some local units, I think. Oh, -6. We're not going to recruit any local units then. Just the slingers. Let's see what he does here. Well, to be honest with you, he's got a bit gun-ho at the moment. Do we actually... we built all the buildings we need to build? Okay, money... Well, I think his messing around with the regional stuff has really... We could try... No, it's not particularly going to make much difference. Alright, let's see what he does. Oh, he's so quick. I can whip it. Nope. Okay, what do you want? Give... Oh, whoa. So they're giving me money. I'm giving them manpower, which I have nothing of. And send them knights. Sorry, lads. And you want peace? After you just... No. Oh, God. Look at it. Is he going here? We can probably catch him. I think that's what we want to do. You to there. You've just raised because he's just jumped stuff in there. So, 10 nation, 10 claims. Yep, that's fine. Nope, we are going to establish frontier in the Muslim Emirates and supports with garrison benefits the law. Nice. How goes disrupting... Oh, our loyalty is not great. Base for the 70, piety. Oh, there's going to be rebellion. Or just heresy. So, let's... Okay, let's see if we can catch him off guard. Oh, he went the wrong way. I will just check. This is a bit better battle for us here. So we are, well, we're just militia, but we're on a slight frontage here. So, like we said before, wow, we rolled really high. So, remember, we got the combat support, but also the support bonus, which gives us the 7 base. We ended up rolling a 10. We ended up rolling a 10 there. But remember, this unit... Excuse me. This unit got exhausted due to in the range phase, so he -2 off his attack there, which was quite awful for us. Oh, wow, what a high roll. He's just going to stamp my ass now. It's getting a bit too crazy. Look at him, he's stomping around. So, Leon has received a progress token, so we've got another progress token, which is great. I'm happy with that. We are 10 nations claims. So the claim mentioned has been founded for document deceit, erodes our authority. Wow, that's going to protect the people of Leon, restored land of local lord, construction of new refuge. Nice. Battle's been fought, which we saw, and he's just running a mockery. I don't know if we just go pummeling into his land as he's pummeled us. I mean, okay, let's just go past here again. What was the question, JD? I missed it. I don't know the rules for the relocation. That's something I will find out, though. I don't know if that falls under regional decisions or not, or is it you are? I think I don't know if you're forced to relocate your capital if it's conquered. Oh my God, these Muslim armies are just swelling around us here. We are snowy. We're -1, -1. Let's see what what has he done? Forced march. No, he's just invaded. Okay, this is where the rooster this is where the rooster comes to crow, guys, just to let you know. Okay, so why did I get a Achievo? Oh, they put achievements on it. They put achievements on the game. Fantastic. Thank you, devs. I've just noticed that. So, it's about the frontage. We are in the plains of Spain, literally. And of course, like I said, the front is the cavalry's going to be them flanks. This for us is very good. Like I said, we're not getting like clumsy effects because of the infantry. This is like a bad day for this guy. But I think I don't know if that effect... No, it's the knights with the armoured thing. So, does the spear give him the... I need to check the Bedouin cavalry. Does that actually give him... What's the light spear effect in kingdoms? Wow, poor rolling on the spearmen. This cavalry will actually really hurt them. Does their general die? I would like him to die. No, he lives. Okay, we're creeping up the legacy rating, which is good. Like I said, it can end under turn 18. Oh, God, here we go. So he's got the one army there. I think we are going to clear it, I think. But also, that's El Cid. Oh, you can get lost, mister. You could do a lot of damage. And Alfonso, he's about to die. is about to die. He is 68. He's got a nice beard. I think that's unfortunately all what's going to... Okay. Let's deploy a... we could deploy a spy network. See if we can... see... Intrigue. So this play decision nations whom have a negative you have a negative relationship will randomly degrade the relationship from nation one of its neighbors, including the friend of the others. Oh, so intrigue will of course, it seems, negates the... Oh, that's quite a good card. That's worth 100 gold. That is quite good. So it will randomly degrade the relationship of its nation with one of its neighbours, including friend of theirs. If the relation you had with the target was positive, then it will improve their relation with one of their neighbours at random, and might even manage a peace deal. If both nations are AI controlled, the target of your target and their enemy, in case you get a large relationship bonus with the both nations, your peace broken expertise. Yes. That's actually really good. It's the sell. I wish you could get some like authority back, like from selling the, apart from the gold and manpower, which you could just start selling left, right. I don't want to spar my nobles. We just want cash. I want cash. I also want to. I want to destroy this guy's army. I want to invade here. I want to get this I want to get this objective. I'll bring both armies down. So, tame 10 claims. Undermining my authority. Yeah, you beggar. It's mine. It's mine. So, of course, probably, like I said, I'm trying to give this justice. We have, of course, we can see what claims other nations have on the provinces here. So, we can see here it has claims. Everybody's got a claim. I think everyone's got a claim here. Oh. And I think that's gravy. Oh, this poor sap. This poor sap. That was combined army as well. So the combined army fought on the field. Punish him. I'm happy with that, folks. I'm proper happy with that. Let's go raiding, folks. Let's go a raiding. What's the size of this? Oh, God. Why? They're so good. So, being the owner of Sister Supremacy, every turn the owner region will gain a bonus of 5 legacy points. That's what we like. So, we've got to do 10 claims against us. Can afford the authority of rightful of the land. Oh, everybody wants them. Oh, we got after a freaks of troubles. Oh, we got some bad things happening. We've got a clergyman though. We've got a region. We've got call to arms. I want to see that regional decision. And we've got the battle we had. Let's look at that regional decision. Call to arms. The army needs to be mustered now. Each local lord must provide a troops for the upcoming war. Target. Oh God, what's the? So must have a region at 75. Oh God, 20. Man, that's not bad. That's not a bad call. What can we sell it for? Not bad. Not. I'm gonna sell this. Because my manpower is shafted. Like it's not great at all. Okay, so what is? Oh my. Apps. What can one man do against all that? Come on, now, Sid. Get your art. Well, to be honest here, it's not really going to be doing very much. Oh my word. What's it got? And what is this terrain? That's hilly. Actually, you know what? It don't matter. It don't matter. So we could recruit some non-standard units here. It doesn't matter because with it, that's if we attack him, he'll be in mountains there. We're not going to look at the state of this. How many longbowmen has he got? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units there. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14, 15. Yes, I have. I have gone over that, JD, at the start of the stream. You missed it. You missed it. I've also gone through it on my YouTube channel at some point, at 7 o'clock when I released that video. Yes, they're premature. Come on, El Cid, get your ass into gear. Start raiding. Like, can we start, like, maybe influencing him a little bit? What would be alliance cost? I like the spawn chances. It's rather good. Okay, let's pull that back down and just see what happens. It's just a big army. Oh. Is this here? Nope, that's not there. That is here. Oh. Oh, it's a plane in Spain. The plane's in Spain. So what has he got? What is that? What is that thing? He's good at reading. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. So he's got strong and regular, which will also give him a minimum roll of 4. So he's getting a minimum roll here. He needs to get his arse into gear. Boah. So the knights, so the sergeants get 1 charging in the open. The knights get +2. So there's the trade-off for that, really. Still nice. Oh, we got he's getting decimated here. He's a +2 defense general, though. Oh, get that man some milk. Oh, and he died as well. He died. So, like I said, this is going to be interesting. We're defending we're combat power, so let's have a look how this goes down. Good for us. This is good for us here because we have the extended flanks, which he doesn't. So don't. And I think this was brought up in a Slytherin dev diary. I think the fact is peasants in this can form the front line. So if you are fighting in the plain in Spain and you have a big frontage, you can fill the front ranks up with lots of peasants. Making your frontage, your flank wider so you can flank with the knights. And that is what we talk about when we're doing something like that. Oh, we do beggar all. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So then the Muslim light cavalry don't get any benefits for that light spear. Like, that is shock. I don't know. I've not seen. I will say I've not seen most of the. We're getting 1 flanking on this, though we're not going to need it. Oh, to be honest, yeah, that trade-off was. Oh, we killed the general. We killed the general as well. Top it off. I'm sure he's got plenty to chuck at us, though. All right, there we go. Actually, 2 well-fought battles for us there, folks. Really well-fought battles. Like I said before at the start of the stream, with army composition, it is not all about raw strength sometimes. It is about the composition, the terrain you're fighting in, of course, the hill, the plains, because more plains of Spain are here, so the benefit the knights, of course. The here was, honestly, I don't know if that benefited or not. It was a bit of a moot point, really. 2 progress tokens, more people claiming my territory. And of course, rightful claims, our strongholds, getting authority gained. Oh, request excommunication. Fetch the nobody expects this. Okay, let's see that regional decision. So, target the nation. The target nation might become excommunicated by the Holy See. There is no certainty here. The piety of the nation will alter the success. So, if you're not pious, guys, Mr. Pope is watching you. The target nation must be Catholic, not engaged in a crusade. So, there is a strong rule to be pious. I've got to sell some of these. Regional decisions. Don't know. But wonder what the piety rating is. Oh, we're getting Let me just read that again. Yeah, I need to. Maybe there's gotta be. Is it the total piety? I've got to think about that. We've still got the claims down there. He's about to die. He's too young. Was there no change? No, I think there is. I think there is a couple of bugs. I didn't notice that. I don't know if the what cavalry does the Arab cavalry meant to evade in this? I'll have to just check the faction out for that. I'm just checking. It's got good. It's cast as a good skirmishes. I think it should evade, shouldn't it? Hasty. Just trying to good skirmisher. Hastily levied. Oh God. Let's just check any buildings need building. Excuse me. What is cracker? Oh, it's just manpower. Just getting reaped. And we're 100% Christian here as well. Though it particularly is not going to matter too much what we build, because the fact is, we are bleeding money now. I think that call to arms was really bad. Stewardship, manpower, weapons. Okay. And what are we in this? We are loyalty 48. Ooh, negative. That's not great. See, the alarm bell is nice. I like that. I like that. Bleeding money. We need. Oh, we are getting sieged out there a little bit as well. Oh, okay. Common a grave. So dust to dust. Lol devs. Ward Cemetery. Missing bonus. Salt herbs. Tournament ground. Ooh. Missing a lot of bonuses. Clash of Arms applies to heavy. Ooh. I'd be interested in seeing that. I'll have to look in the data files. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to have to do. Oh God. Oh, this is gonna like. Let's go prayer bell. And we're getting sieged out. Who is the? Yes, that's Seville. So we'll peace. We are here. Uncertain. So we'll piece it at peace. Peace, brother. Pieces. And then we'll knock onto the claim. Ooh, 6. It's a tree. It's a big wall. Big, big walls. Okay. Remember, it's one noble population. Diplomatic intrigue. I could try and just do that on somebody and see how it negates it. 100 gold, though. Okay, this should be a foregone conclusion. Did he evade there? Or did I read that wrong? He did. I don't... That... Right, yeah, the Muslim terrorist... You get a mix. You get a mix of populations, as in you get a mix of them. All right, we're not. Oh, you want peace now, laddo? Did we get peace with the other folks? 10 nations. The preparation to claim was on the weakening. Strongholds have already gained 0.6. You received a new regional system. Place holding on concessions. Ooh. So, depending on your nation, the decision will place a region on owned structure like a commercial enclave or independent-minded baron for the most of a nation. The region will be owned by the original owner, but the structure might provide with an advantage. The region can only remove with a decision allow the range. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Oh, Barcelona. I don't want to do all the fighting here. I don't want to do all the fighting. This is the issue. I don't want to do all the fighting. I think that's all we can do. Let's see if Leon, they bug out. Yes! No, that was bad. I should have gone. At least he will fight that big major army next to him. We're just going to siege this out. And it's sunset. Let's see if we get in siege. The claims against me. Absurd claim. We just a spiritual authority to the Papal States. Allocate national bishops. Proclaim the Gruvas. The stronghold place influence. You have received move capital. There you go, JD. Straight for you. Rejected it. They rejected it all after that. That's hilarious. Ooh. Well, we need horse trading for that. Just population. Levy weapons. Levy artus. They did. I've got to say, I did like given like the kudos. There we go. So the current capital is either ill-conceived or no room for expansion. We'll designate a new site for our palace or capital. The decision will also move free population from your former capital to the new capital. What's the get rid of it? Actually, quite a lot of resources to actually sell it as well. And what's in there? Jack all, really. And okay. Finish him. And oh yeah, we've got, is this hill? Oh, look at this, the hills of Spain. That pious is pious. The flanking here is going to really hurt them. Like, it's not nice. Oh, we massacre them. Great. That's always good. Now you're proposing peace. Yeah, maybe that's it. I think we go to peace. Peace, brother, peace. Oh, get wrecked, mate. Get wrecked. Peace. Send us some knights and sergeants, and you can stuff that up your pipe and smoke it, mate. Yeah, get lost, mate. Get riggedy. Oh, like my manpower is taking a huge hit here. Like, do we risk it? Claims. Oh, attract migrants. That sounds brilliant. I like that. More people. So, each neighbouring region with a loyalty under 75 might cede freemen. Chances vary depending on the range of population and extra food available. At the time, borders often quite different practices prevent willing freemen, craftsmen to lead. So that's quite interesting. So what's... Oh, no, don't do that. Let's have a look. Let's just see what that's about. So we are loyalty 87. Oh, God, they love him. They love him there. They love him. They ain't going to come to me. Like here, maybe? What is our population and happiness here? Oh, shocking. 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 Just shocking, guys. I think we'll do it there for laughs. Oh, I don't know how much. I don't know really. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna have to. Can I sell some of these for some manpower back? Oh, I'm gonna do that one because I would like to. Nope, wrong one. Oh, it's control and right. There we go. Ooh. I'm going to do it for the capital because I think this game is too short. I don't even want to look at who we're looking at. Seville, S. I'm looking at armies. Where I'm looking. I think he only has one army. He's got one. No general. Oh, God. Oh, God. Look at the state of that. Where is he? He's having a great day in Spain. What's his faction thing? Oh, disorganised. You see, is that good enough to assault? 2 on 2. He ain't got much in there. And we got a good army. Yeah, I think the AI they sent quite a lot of armies in. Like I said, them few first turns. All right, guys, we are officially up, but I'm happy to go on because I talked quite a long time at the first hour of the video. The siege is over. Leon stands victorious. 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 So, the Gujarat, dependent population but poor health is increasing the chance of epidemics slowing down. Nice. Total of 10 nations have claim against you. We condemn the Leon, now front authority on the right and the ownership of the land. Travellers report the appearance in a specific epidemic. Some freemen left to seek better conditions. Nice. You have received a new grant land. Everybody hates me. People hate me even more. Let's grant land. So, depending on your nation, your decision will grant you a small parcel of land and a man, a noble of war, veteran, thus creating a structure. Minor fiefdom, the region will stand but be owned by you, but won't be able to be removed such a double-edged structure without a regional decision. Grant land. Depending on your nation, decision will grant a small piece of land. Do we want a small piece of land, folks? I think we do. I mean, I'm going to... uncertain. Like, what we got here? What has he actually got in there? Oh, he's got to wait a few turns. I want him to chuck his army in. Yeah, there's no naval. Okay, so we are in the hills. This is where we fought before, remember? This is his only army, if we remember looking at the ledger. And he's got a good general as well. Very good general here. Oh. Bash him up. Easy. Easy. So, peace. No, you're not getting peace. You're getting your arse handed to you, laddo. Is it a hill here? It's a hill. I like hills. They've done us ever so well this game. Oh, we're at -2 for oh, people keep undermining my authority. God damn you people. Stop. Forge claims. That's a good one. Let's do forging some claims. What is possible? Forge a claim here. Is this guy running too fast, or is it me? What's it costing us? It is actually costing us 1 authority. Let's forge the claim. We whoop their candy little asses. At the same time, it decreased my what do you call it? Manpower deduction. How many wars has he got? Oh, geez, Louise. I mean, what army has he got here? Actually, it's not great. He's got a big army. Oh, he's got low. Oh, he's got the Forester. No, he's got Guerrilla Warrior. Oh, Valencia would be nice. Come on, Alcid. Pull your bloody... So, what we've got? A total 10 nation of reigns claims against you. Or at least we've lost the... so the absurd claim is reflecting badly on our... It's not an absurd claim. We've got mercenary company. Fantastic dues. Showing some old income documents. Leon has claimed... current owned by the relations degrade. Well, it's that Pete Blanky. It's not great, is it? What's his? He'll drop soon. He'll drop next turn. Oh, what are these? What's the walls like? Still tree out of tree. Do we just bounce around now and just try and take stuff from them? I want to take this objective, but at the same time, I don't want to waste my armies when my allies. Oh, but come on, Alcid, pull it out of the bag. I think this is just gonna. Has it even got a wall? Yeah, it's still got a wall. Oh, here we go again. The flanking was good. The flanking is going to hurt. Actually, they got a point to flank on this. Wow, good rolls. Amazing rolls for us there. Nice. That was nice. He didn't die, though. Yeah, I know, but assaulting is costly. Of course you pose in peace. Oh. I think we're jumping in there, lads. Unknown disease. Merchants Leon complain about the extortionate peer of the realm. Incite heresy. So we've got a RGC to incite heresy. That'll piss people off. So a random population in the region will switch to heresy in the religion. It's possible for each loaded population of 20 human chance to prevent this effect. The previous governor also ooh. So you can try to scupper from people afar. They're about to drop. They are about to die horribly in there. Oh, in this blue. Oh, it's what is it? Oh, what's it called again? Admin, military, and piety. Oh, is this what he's doing? Corrupt. You funny boy. Okay, I think let's show authority because we can. I'm going to try the grant land. So, depending on your nation, decision will grant small parcel of land. You'll grant to a war, thus creating a structure of the Bromo vassals. That has to be a bonus for one of your nobles. That has to be very nice for one of your nobles to have the grant land. Oh, I think I've got both of them provinces. So we'll take that. Oh, we're creeping up the ball. We're creeping up. So I'm taking spouse. And may she be blessed with many sons. Has he got rid of her? The siege as Leon stand victorious. Victorious. Still hanging in. 72. So, Embassy has reached final transition. So, Salvador, what do you want? What do you want? Abandon the claim. 300. What? 300 cash to abandon the claim. Exactly. Yeah, that's. I did discuss that, of course, in the stream. How much can it be abused? Because in theory, couldn't you put the most valuable ones at a high odd to actually bring it so you can sell them? So he's giving me metal, which is what I could want. Do you know what? Yeah, I will do that. Okay, so now the claims against you. To do show respect, strongholds of influence. We're still at -1. An epidemic has happened. A real incite heresy. We've conquered. Did we? We didn't get that, did we? New ruler, the brave, bring to school without equal. Yep. Has been shattered. Now claim it for our nation. Visit the important Leon. See we've done with the assistant complete authority of Leon Rion. Formed dormant. Oh, brilliant. I think that's all we want to do. Well, has he actually got any more armies left? Oh, we got some fantastic rolls there. What's the... That's his biggest army. Is it in a hill? Oh, we're actually peaceful towards them. Oh. Oh, that's declaring war on all of them, really. Oh, well, I guess we're going left. Okay, is this just a single... Oh, this is rebels. And we got at least rebels turning up. Oh my god, the rebels are rolling high. Come on, knights, kill the archers. So, on by there, helping in Barcelona. Oh, well, we're gone to all of them then. That's fine. Early on, I'm going to sign a trade deal, which is fine, I guess. Nations better relations. They condemn the Leon. An epidemic. Request excommunication. After the Battle of Leon. Rebels are causing havoc. Rebels are causing havoc. So that's pushed the war, really. Oh, I don't want to go in there with my army first. Is it a hill? It's a hill as well. Oh, is that all of them we're gone to war with there? No, we have got right to passage. Okay, we go there. Are these levies? No, just skirmishers. All right. Okay, let's think about... Oh, we changed it to very high odds. We'll do it normal odds. Oh, it's nice to see it became green. 50 gold. I mean, we've got plenty of gold to cause aggravation. I love how Elsid's just sitting there. I hope I'm not skipping out buildings. So, to be honest, I'm not particularly building anything. Particularly... We'll just go with some religious buildings. Oh, we just need infrastructure. And there's rebel... Oh, it's just conquered. Local watch. Fortified village. What we're talking about? I'll let you tell me. What button was it, JD? I'll answer this question. We've got a few minutes more before I leave. Expert. What? Expert mode? What? See all non-rare decisions. Gear by gum. No, I didn't even see that was so small. See non-rare decisions, even the ones you don't have, so you can tweak priorities. Oh my god, Eagle Eye. Gonna call you Eagle Eye from now on. Absorb minor. I didn't realise. I didn't even see that. It's so small. So we've got absorb. So assuming these are the ones that we can't get, we'll go. We'll have a quick. No, we can get some of these. Oh, so can you just change the odds? So you can see the ones, yeah, so you can see that devs, the button needs to be bigger. Can you make that button bigger? Put it somewhere else. Let's have a look. So we've got absorb minor, absorb vassal, art of siege. I was asking, I've not seen of art of siege. Assassinate peer, assassinate ruler, track migrants, build harbour, call for crusade, call to arb, convert to new faith, declare jihad. We definitely can't get jihad. Develop region, intrigue, draft levies, which honestly I would like draft levies. Embezzlement trial, enable a petty landowner. Does that make him a nobleman? Mining ability. Fight the plague, fight the power. Fight march, force march, forfeit claim, forge claim, form vassal. Peasant to freeman. So you've got 2 ones where you can raise people. Found holy order, gain a character, gift a peer, which I assume that means give one of your governors. Yeah, gift something to your governors. Holy procession, instill revolt, liberate region, motivate troops. My word, I missed that out massively. That is a hidden absolute gem. Reinforced, remove hostiles, send counter, send crusades. You can send crusades, of course. Show authority, spire nobility, submit to enemy. The decision can be merged to force peace with the target enemy nation. The great, you'll become a vassal. Nice, that's a nice one. I like that, folks. Cost 2 authority points though. Witchcraft, grant land. Oh my word, my little mind has been blown. Didn't even see that. I thought it was a scroll button. Eagle Eye Denton has found it. Just as he has schooled us in the. And we've taken the lead. We're taking the lead, folks. So, Honor, Bama Treat, Leon against. Oh, it's fantastic. We all love you, folks. A trade deal. Abandon. Oh, so they're going to abandon the claim. They're going to give me money. They're going to send me some light javs. And I'm going to give them manpower, which I have nothing of, and give them metal. To be honest, that's not bad. Abandoning their claim will, of course, increase my authority there. So, I actually like that deal. Progress token, which is always good. Alfonso the Brave. I'm surprised he. Oh no, he's 72. He's still going. Oh, somebody was spying. Oh, so we called them to arms. Okay, let's just check that again. No, I'm not entirely sure of that. Levy weapons. It's too short to invest in things. Just like way too short. I'll try and find out. Okay. So we're sieging these guys, which shouldn't be for much longer. He's knocking about. Come on, Elsie, do some damage. Okay. Oh my. Oh, we're dead now. I got cocky. Got cocky. He is. I don't know what that symbol is actually for his general. Oh, wow. But we're in the mountains. We're in the mountains, folks. Where numbers mean nothing. Where the 300 stood. Oh, you absolute... Oh, he avoided. Oh, what a bad roll. Wow. Them knights really let me down there. Yep. This is going to be interesting. Let's go again. God, potato rolls. Come on. Oh. Oh, is that? What army is that? Not theirs. Yes, I agree with that. No, I do agree with that. All right, we've got some cash to spend. We've got some cash to spend. First time ever, I'm actually going to build mercenary knights. Oh, is he sieging that at you, little boy? I'm very upset with you. Yeah, I knew what you were saying. I knew what you were saying. What's the mercenary one at? Okay. Yes. Oh, that Epirus Trex. Oh, God, them Romans. Them Romans. Oh, God. 2-star generals coming out of every orifice, Trex. That's all I can see in that Roman. I need to go on the ledger. I don't look at the ledger too much. All right, we'll see if we can siege this capital out. And then I'm probably going to have to, like, take a break. We're in the hills there, so it's not as good. But also me attacking him there. Oh, he's taking a lot of fatigue hits there. His effectiveness is nerfed. Like, properly. Okay. Oh, we're going to get reaped here. Not sweaty, they would... Oh, we're just going to die horribly here. Oh, I'm just going to let it play out. We'll have to go and deal with them. Come on, Alcid. Pull your finger out. I had some epic battles there. Even if I lose it, I did well. Ooh. You know what? That piece... No! Oh, so they're going to abandon. So they're going to give me everything. I think I'm happy with that. Did he die? Ah ha ha ha! Okay. How does it feel, guys? I'm now ahead of achievements. Until I get the full game and it nerfs them all. A bower and a master bower. Are we actually... I don't think we're actually at war with them. I don't know what I'm playing at. I'm now confused. We are besieging. Yeah, we are. All right. Okay, let's see. Can we do anything? Can we do anything like crazy? What's the mercenary company? Let's just try that. Acquire service of a mercenary company. Depending on the nation, with some possible variants, mercenaries have a high upkeep cost in money, but are often proficient, disabling their... Ooh, let's just try that. Let's have a go. See what turns up. Yeah. Oh, he's sallied forth. He sallied forthed. I don't know why. Yep. Got some nice knights in that unit. Surprised he did that. Oh no, they came to play. That's fine. The piece. Oh, tempted now to just ban lots of these things. It's called the blob tactic. Progress token, claims against you, blah, blah, blah. Oh. Now let's just start selling things to what am I doing? I can't. Don't know if that can get abused. Don't know. I find that selling regional divisions very. I can abuse it. Hell no, matey. Hell no. We're sitting on there. We're sitting on there. Ah, why do people just... Oh, absorb. Vassal, we got it. And I can't absorb anybody. Ugh. My absorbing days are all over. Alright, do we have anybody of any note? Ooh, yes, please. Oh, is he? Oh, no, was he this man's army? No, it's Fat Squash Face. Where's... Oh, no, no. Yeah, I think so. It needs to... Okay, who's pissing me off? You are... Okay, we're gonna just do a quick squirt round with some building. I know we're not building these things properly, but... And we've got no infrastructure points there either. Ugh. Off we go on an adventure. Oh, he sally forth. Oh, remember, we're combined armies here as well. Oh. Oh, bitchin'. Bitchin'. Here we go, lads. Yeah, I'm trying to speed the game up a little bit. I need to change some of the food stuff over. I'm not managing my settlements as effectively as we should. Oh. Oh. There's a general die. No, he gets away. Of course you want peace. Do we actually have? Oh, there we go. Straight down to his objective here. So let's do a bit of admin. Motivate troops. Pretty good at selling where loyalty got. So now we're starting to discover where loyalty is on some of our. We occasionally find out how loyal they are. How loyal is he? Is he loyal? Is 30 loyal? Oh, there's still risks of revolt. I don't know if we have this secondary army here just to cause some, like... I think the main army will just pile onto here. This small army will then just sit on here. Let's just do some quick... can we just do the provincial stuff? I've just done it on a balanced. Yes, good point. Good point. Good point. That is a good one. Oh, he's a diligent governor. Just one. Oh no, we're not putting Kingy on there. No, let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that. That could be interesting. Got a lot of unrest. Oh dear. In my defence, I didn't. Oh, what happened there? What did he just bug out? Like, oh, we're coming for you, lad. You better get your arse out of gear. So I've got 27 claims. Got some more clergymen. Influence gained, which is fine. Received. Fight the plague. Fight the power. A new Alphonse Braves is right for raised to C. Yes, we'll go for that. All right. True. I like that, JD. You've given us. Oh, this siege guy here. We could swap the general. Oh no, we could swap the general over to slightly fat face, skinny face, and put what's the worst that's going to go wrong? So, the end of the supremacy every turn, the region gets 5 legacy points, which is fine. 8 nations claims against your nation. +5, reinforce march. We just read the regional decision, reinforce march. So, border regions, sometimes called a march. You see, defenders strengthen. The effects very often include fortified settlements, possible extra fortification levels. If population is 8 or more, some peasants will be rounded up and served into the militia. Bah. I'm sure I got here first. So we are just... Did we take it? Yes, we did. Oh, God, I didn't see that happen. Well, that's fine. What's this one? Just conquered. That's fine. We'll take that. Right, bring you back to the battle, guys. So who? That's conquered. Oh, God. I bet forget who's... We could just bring them back around. Let's do some pillaging. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just sat there thinking, it didn't like it. El Cid, he's there. Legend. I mean, what a... No, you started this. You started this shebang, lads. You started this. Found Holy Order. Let's see that one. So, inciting Holy Order, the region is held by you. Chances the higher piety, twice the lowest authority. Holy Order, the nearest set. I'm just gonna see that and just see what it gives us, like in benefits to the building. All right, we're not far. I don't think we're all far off finishing. Under the efficiency without corruption, there's a minor region of Leon. That's nice. We're ascending. We are ascending. A progress token, which is always great. 8 nations claims against you. Undermines the authorities to respect. We've got prospect for resources. Desire or to reach Leon, sparking new conflict urge. So new claims of the brave. Oh, so he's claimed it, and we've got some unrest. Well, yeah. Oh God. We'll split something there just to sit on there. What's the siege like here? God, why are the others sitting on bloody non-infrastructure? That is a good... Oh, that is a good point. Well, yeah, we're fine on food. I think they are supplying them. Oh, there's not enough supply on there, but there is no surplus. I don't know if we're going to take negatives there at some point. I can't how we check if we... I think that's all we want to do. I'm just going to drop random buildings in here because particularly it doesn't particularly matter for this scenario. Doesn't have a commerce building. Sucks. Getting them shoes, them cobblers. Yeah, it's got to be them. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of unrest in there. Oh, it's the freeman I'm trying to put in there. Hang on a sec. So who are these? Peasant, freeman. Yeah, peasants, you can't put peasants into... They can work the fields or they can work the infrastructure, but they can't go into the commerce. It doesn't particularly matter what... Like I said, it's not particularly... It's not really important what we build here, really, as much, because it's just a short scenario. But, of course, it's just anything that benefits legacy. We'll get shoemakers. We're not starving there, are we? No. Oh, God. I don't know what turn we're on. Gotta say, the Arabs are getting a bit of a kick in here. So, Dilla has arrived at the court of Afonso. Argon embassies have reached us, but for the transaction. They've all been good transactions so far, so I can't particularly complain. So they'll abandon the claim. They'll give me metal. I'll give them 50 manpower, and they'll send me to... And seed a region? What? What region the seed in? Oh, no, I'm seeding a region. Yes. I hate when the computer player does that. No, you can get... I'm sorry. Nada. Nada, por favor. Let's just sell some things for gold. So following Alfonso, they written the challenge in Leon, given the leadership of the new rule, the ability cautious is willing to pledge allegiance. I hope so. Oh, it's the lady. You want peace? No, I'm not giving you peace. Oh, God. Oh crap. Oh crap. Who's his relatives is gonna get who's gonna rebel? Who's gonna kick off? Bounce the Rome. His tragic end, so much possession through the heart of the capital. So he fell over. He fell over going through the court. That's what it says. Did we get that? We did. That's El Cid's army doing all sorts of... Oh, God, we are having a field day here, folks. Let's just... I want to sit these on here just to roll this. Uh-oh. We're in a bit of trouble, folks. Did I stop? Oh, did I? Oh, did I? I'll sort that out. Let me just check. Oh shit! Yeah, it ain't good. Everybody to the farms! Everybody to the farms! Oh God, he gumdrops. No, quick, noble people to the farms! And we can't do it. We can laugh about it, but we can't. Oh, we can't do it. It's just so funny. Can't send clergymen to the farms. Right, folks, you've got about 6 minutes left. We're bopping up 3 hours. Even Mr. Yorke can't contain that much field of glory. Okay, there we go. I think that's quite all we need to do. Oh, shh. Leon is now boss against us. Oh, no. Well, it's up Valencia. It's fine. So, an 8 nations raise a claim to you. It's fine. Our strongest influence. Receive new prospect resources, which I'll sell. Can somebody get my throne? Somebody ditch her. Gonna sell that. Ooh, develop region. So a region will at least one noble develop. The path will be created. The bonus of rural administration. Oh, I guess we could stick it on there. We just want to. We're not far off. This is. I think we might as well go to the end. I don't know. 3 out of 3 and 1 out of 1 and 2 out of 2. No, apparently not. Oh, here we go. The Sally Forth. So, oh, sugar. Oh, what are we defending? Oh, it's a plane. Oh, this is going to be harsh, folks. Oh, my God. The Defense General from hell. Oh, no. We're so lost. It's over. So many bad rolls. Wow. It's a very small army for us there. Oh, oh God. Whew. Oh, the peace treaty has ended. Oh dear. Well, it ended at a good time. Let's merge the survivors. Can I call to arms? Did I call to arms? Recruits, recruit non-standard units. Is this hill? This is a mountain. Remove citizen. Our borders have been breached. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had very little supports there, didn't I, when you think about it? That composition was pretty bad. Oh, we got access to some... so we could just recruit some units quite easily. Got mercenary spearmen. That was harsh. He had a good defense general as well there, though. So, you... Oh, he's Aragon's gonna is gonna come down. Argon, or what we call it. What do you want? You've always given me good deals. Unless you want that place. No, I love you, mate, but Valencia's calling for peace. I mean, he's sieging it out, so I don't see a problem doing that. Citing the ancient wrong. Oh yeah, we did piss them off a lot, so I can't really. It's going so well. Oh, that's a big army. Oh, there's two of them knocking around. All right, folks. I think, unfortunately, I have come... I don't know how many turns this lasts for. It's like... We're close to ending it. I'm getting really tired. Was it 36 turns? Oh. Oh, well, this is going to be interesting. Oh my god, look at the pluses. $22. And the general died. Even top it off. Okay. Okay. Forge documents, deceit. I think we're nearly finished. I'm gonna play it through. Build harbour. What we're gonna do? We'll sell that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's about to happen. We'll get rid of that. 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 Oh, chance here. All of it. I thought I sold an Art of Siege by accident. It's my fault. Is it 37 turns? Oh, here he comes again. We'll skip it. He's going to win. So the arms between Barcelona has war against Thank You. That is what I like to see. Remove hostiles. Fight the plague. Okay. That's the big army. Oh, why is this not just exploding? I mean, I suppose retrospectively, oh, it's too out. I think we're 37 turns and we're over. Here we go. In the plains again. Oh, sorry, in the mountains again. Charismatic was a bad roll there. Wow, we've done poorly. Well, we fought again. That clumsy is harsh. Okay. The wise ruler, thank you. We got a ruler. Oh. Doesn't really matter about all our rulers now. Okay, we're gonna... I think we're one turn off here now. Of course you want to oppose peace. I don't want peace. Is that mountains? What is this? Oh, it's plains. And we got it, and off we go. You did. Did I end that turn? I'm really enjoying this. Oh, we've done it, folks. We've done it. We've done it. GG. Quick positive waves in chat, folks. Oh, fantastic. Oh, God. Killer. Oh, God. I want to say thank you to all the devs with all the hard work they put into Field of Glory Kingdoms and other stuff they do. That was absolutely epic, guys. I want to say, like I said, hopefully I've given a good presentation of Kingdoms. Probably could play a bit more aggressive there, but I wanted to play a bit more conservatively, as always. Though, we've done it. We've won. Crazy times. There we go, thank you. Thanks, folks. Don't forget to, of course, follow Sliver on all their social medias. Remember, Daz and other streamers like me will be coming to play more Kingdoms. It's been about 3 hours. I need to go get some food and get out of the Field of Glory, even though I live in Field of Glory all day long. Thanks for watching, folks. Remember, if you want to come and find me on YouTube, I stream all the Slivering games. And also, I'll drop my Twitch channel into the Twitch chat. If you want to come and find me on there, I have been Richard. You've been fantastic. I will see, of course, everybody on another day. Take care and bye-bye.